Hey everyone, Will here for my flea market finds for April 7th, 2023. Haven't done a video in a while, but really haven't been finding too much stuff. But got a few things here to show you this week. The weather is starting to look a whole lot better, and hopefully have a lot more to show you in the coming weeks. But let me show you what I got. First up is a World War II U.S. Navy sailor uniform. I got this. It's got his pants, his shirt. Here's his neckerchief, and in here is his dress whites. But they're pretty stained. I'm going to try to OxyClean some of those stains out. So everything for $30. So let me go over it with you. The ribbon show. This is a American campaign ribbon. This is the Asia Pacific ribbon. It's got the colors of the U.S. flag and the colors of the Japanese flag in it. And this is a World War II victory ribbon. Over here, they call this a ruptured duck. Shows that he was honorably discharged from the service. The bars down on the cuff show that he was a seaman first class. And what's really cool is the patch. It's a amphibious U.S. Navy amphibious patch. You got the eagle, the anchor, and a submachine gun. So it's air, sea, and ground. So a person that wore this, a sailor that wore this would be helping with the landings. You know, maybe they drove a landing craft or supported in some way the landings of the troops. So who knows what this person saw, what battles they were in. The hidden feature on this is that inside the cuff, I never even saw this till I got it home, is a dragon. It's on each of the cuffs. And they call these Liberty cuffs because they weren't, the Navy didn't want them to have them, but a lot of times as long as they kept them hidden, they're fine. So they would go on Liberty and they could roll this up, which is pretty neat. Person that had this, you can see they put a nice big hanger on it. And it ended up going to an estate clean-out guy. It happens all the time. A guy got out of served in World War II. All those years, come home, took care of his uniform, and after he's gone, the family just gives it to the clean-out guy. But pretty cool. That I'm not quite sure the value of that, but very cool piece. Picked up a butcher blade bayonet. This is a World War II German. Dated. I don't know if you can see that. There is. Right there, it's 18. So this was made in 1918. World War I ended in November 1918. So last year of the war, got some rust. The one grip here is cracked, but it's so hard to find this stuff anymore. Guy was asking 75. I end up paying 65, which, to be honest, I probably should have walked away from it because it's probably only worth $90 to $100. But you know, I'm always looking for this stuff, and I can't. It's just so few and far between. I still bought it, so I don't know if I'm going to sell it or keep it. Probably hold on to it for a little bit, then let it go. But still a very very neat piece. Picked up a case knife and a Craftsman tin. Paid $40 for this, and this should bring around $100 or so. Looks like it's never been out of the tin. A side plate, body armor side plate made out of ceramic. That was $15. Ammo pouch. Looks German, but I don't think it's German. Super well made, neat looking piece, and it was only $5. Found a World War II map case. This was $10, and very neat, and it's dated 1942, so early war U.S. map case. That's at least $100 right there, even though it's missing the shoulder strap. Picked up a neat old vintage holster. It's a break front, made by Bianchi, for a 4-inch revolver. Not sure what that'll bring. Neat old key, really large key, solidly made, for a very big lock. Probably to a front door or something. That was only $5. And it may not look it, but this is one of my better finds. This is a spud wrench, and I'm always looking for these. Every time I go to flea market and I see a spud wrench, I got to stop and walk over and pick it up. And most of the time I put it right back down. Not this time though, because of right here, BS inside of an I-beam. That is Bethlehem steel, and that makes it good. How good? Well, let me show you. Now this is a 1.5 inches. So these are all sold. Here's a 1-inch Bethlehem steel, sold for $270. A 7/8 inch Bethlehem steel went for $170. Here's a 7/8 went for $168. 3/4 went for $150. So that was a $10 fine, and not quite sure what that's going to bring because it's pretty large. So always always check the spud wrenches, but always look for Bethlehem steel stuff also, because around here it shows up a lot. We're not too far from the old mill, but if you're no matter where you're at, look for Bethlehem steel stuff. Lots of collectors out there for it. So there you go. Not a whole lot this week, but some good quality stuff. So like I said, next coming weeks I should be finding some more. So till next time, this is Will the Yard Sales Survivalist, and we'll talk again soon.